Dear Ronke, I've invested close to 5 figures in business masterclasses, hoping to get my new business venture off the ground, but I'm still not seeing a profit. Despite the valuable insights and strategies I've learned, I'm struggling to translate them into tangible results. I'm not making the sales that these masterclasses say I should be making. I'm starting to question if my efforts are misplaced or if I'm missing something critical in my approach. Was it a mistake to invest so much money, or should I double down and keep pushing forward? Any advice on what to prioritize or change would be greatly appreciated. Wow, thank you so much for sharing. I've made a video about masterclasses in the past, and I'll try and remember to share the link. Honestly, I want you to stop paying for masterclasses, stop attending any of those kind of those seminars that purport to be able to make you X amount of money in a certain amount of time. So, like you rightly said, some of them are really useful for the foundational knowledge. Like, some of them are really useful for getting you the fuel, giving you the fuel you need, the drive, the passion, the enthusiasm. They're fantastic for that. Some of them are really, really good, and especially the facilitators, great orators, really passionate. They're going to get you your mindset right. So think of them as active mindset coaches. Like, they're really going to get you going. But there has to come a point where you have to separate and disconnect from that feeling of that high, like, oh my goodness, I can do it, I can make, 6, 7 figures, I can do this, to activating, right? So you need to now, you've got all of the strategies, you've got it, and now you've got to look at your business plan again. It might just be, unfortunately, unless, the masterclasses have looked at your business plan, it doesn't sound like they have, it might be the case that your business is not viable, point blank. It might just be the case that your business is not modeled to the right audience. It might be the case that you may not have the right set of skills, perhaps, to grow this business, because there's some elements of, so let me just pin this down, right? You can have the passion and the desire to do something, but you might not have the skills to execute it. Now, the masterclasses were supposed to empower you with the skills, but what it sounds like they've done it, in fact, is they've given you the drive and the passion, and they've reinforced your passion, but the skills, the actual doing of the business, the actual marketing of the business, the sales of the business, the understanding of your audience, the understanding of trends, markets, finances, money, there's so much. Just like, you might need a team, the investment, it's a lot that you need to look at. So structurally, is your business structurally sound? It might be, there's so many things you need to look at. So really look at your business plan. I would say find someone who's neutral but is trusted. So whether that's a business advisor, there's organizations that offer actual pragmatic and practical business advice. Seek them out, look for them. There's federations and business associations, chambers of commerce. There's spaces that you can kind of go to for advice, to look at your business plan. Sometimes you have to be really brutally honest, and also just look at, it might be that this business isn't right for you, but there might be something else that you're really good at that you could turn into a business, right? But the first thing you need to do is stop paying for these business masterclasses and seminars or whatever it might be. You've done all of that work now. You've done it. Well done. It's fantastic. You've done it. Now you need to do the execution and be honest, practical, pragmatic, and look at whether this business, it has legs, has bones, is worth, undertaking and moving forward with. So hopefully this advice has been useful. This is free advice, and good for you for investing in yourself. It's really, really good. You've done really, really well for investing. And anybody else who's watching this who's invested in these kinds of seminars and sessions, fantastic, that's good. But now we need practical, pragmatic steps, action steps to move forward, and realistic steps, right? So be honest. Honesty is the best policy. It might not be this might not be for you, but it might be something else for you, right, in the entrepreneurial or business world. So don't feel embarrassed or don't feel ashamed. It was, you invested in yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Now move on, move forward, and let's see where the future takes you, where your goals take you. Thank you for sharing. If anybody has any advice, please leave your advice in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment or question if you're open to like sharing your own questions, you know, in a anonymous way. But if you want to keep them anonymous, send me an email, send me a DM. I'm always open to engaging and making more videos like this. So thank you so much for watching and for sharing.